Hey, Angie Rae here with Girl That's Toxic. Hope you're doing well. Like, subscribe, comment, share the whole thing. I love it. Love you too. Okay, I need y'all to listen up, okay? Because we need to make sure that we are paying attention. See, I'm talking politics now. Folks are hoping that we are not paying attention as they slide into doing the wrong thing. So, what are we going to talk about today? I have been needing to do this episode for you all to talk about this damn Project 2025. Okay, so the first thing I want to show you is what it's not. Okay? So this is Wikipedia, and people can go in and do it. So this is what they got on Wikipedia for Project 2025. Project 2025 is a plan to reshape the executive branch of the U.S. federal government in the event of a Republican victory in the 2024 U.S. presidential election. Now let's see what this person says about this wiki. Project 2025 is not a plan to reshape the executive branch. It is a plot. Okay, plot to create an authoritarian government with centralized power in the presidential/executive branch. One word you need to know: beware. Okay, so all of you out there who are ragging on Joe Biden, saying he's too old, saying all this stuff, claiming you like RFK Jr. and what he stands for, I'm telling you right now, all of that is going to give us Trump again. And this has been created for Trump. The Heritage Foundation is a huge conservative think tank, and they got all the other think tanks to put aside any differences they might have, and they have come up with this stuff that they're going to do. They're going to get rid of 50,000 federal employees, and they're going to bring in their own people. They want the Department of Justice gone. They want the Department of Education gone. On and on and on. They want to make sure they have loyalists to Donald Trump or whoever wins the Republican nomination. Okay? And so this is a scary, y'all. I need you to listen, okay? I like doing the gossip stuff on here. I have a really good time, but this is important. And this show, Girl That's Toxic, is about this right here. This is toxicity. This is not going to be good for people who look like me and you. This is not going to be good for people who are underprivileged, who are white. This is straight up scary, okay? But I wanted to find someone to actually speak about this from the heart, okay? So I don't care what this person looks like, okay? Politics with Tabitha, that's a thing. Politics by Tabitha, pardon me, Miss Tabitha. And she, like me, I had my bonnet on just like that last night. And I want us to listen to her talking about this because this woman couldn't sleep. She couldn't sleep, okay? And she found this. Now, I know she really can't sleep. So let's hear what Politics by Tabitha. Let's listen to her talking about Project 2025. Beware, be very afraid. This is toxic.
It's late. I'm never up this late, but for some reason I can't sleep. And because I can't sleep, I started scrolling and I came across this. Project 2025. It's trending over there on Twitter. This right here, if you haven't heard about it, get familiar with it. This is terrifying. The conservative promise. We've been watching how Republicans up in Congress, even Republicans like Ron DeSantis, have been taking a wrecking ball to a lot of our policies and laws in this country.
Come on.
This mandate, this handbook was designed and put together by the Heritage Foundation. There are several contributors to this mandate, and they are not all batshit crazy or QAnon conspiracy theorists.
Come on.
That's what's scary about this. It's 900.
I like what you're saying. See, don't just think it's a MAGA thing. No, there are conservatives and Republicans who are not a part of that portion, that Trumpian portion of the Republican Party, but they are still in line with this. Well, then you are a part of that as far as I'm concerned. Hit it, sis.
900 plus pages long,
900 plus pages.
and it talks about, it's basically a handbook written for Donald Trump once he's reelected into the presidency.
And see, y'all out here want to give me all these reasons why, no, I don't like Biden. No, I don't like this. No, I don't. You know what? Then this is for you. Then this is the way this country's going to be run. Alley-oop.
This is a guide, a handbook for when Donald Trump gets back into office, that they can start to implement these ideals on day one. Their very first thing they want to do is totally gut government. They want
To completely gut government. Now, these are the same people, okay, who hold firmly to, oh, but the Constitution says this. Oh, but the founding fathers meant that. Okay, these are the same people. The founding fathers, this is not what they had in mind. This is fascism, authoritarianism. If you don't know the words, look them up. I need you to get educated on this, Project 2025.
to cut 50,000 federal workers, and they want to bring in their hand-picked workers to work some of those jobs. And when I say hand-picked, I mean loyal to Donald Trump. I mean loyal to Republican and conservative ideology.
Come on.
I mean evangelical Christian beliefs.
Now, thank you, sis. I'm going to pause you for a second because I was raised in that evangelical lane, okay? In Texas, I was. And at some point, the evangelical Pentecostal lane was white folks, and we would go to white churches. And then at some point, we went to the black version of that, the Kojic, Church of God in Christ. And I don't know what to say other than I am a Christian, but I don't have anything to do with these evangelicals because their beliefs, they believe in Donald Trump. What? There's plenty in the Bible to let you know you should not be worshiping an idol like him. But these evangelicals, oh, they want to pray over him. They want to believe he is the second coming. Okay, well, you know what? Y'all are the problem. These evangelical, these fake Christians calling you out.
That's who they want to bring into the federal government. But number one is being loyal to Donald Trump and following everything that he says. They will be
Following everything that he says. He doesn't say anything that's intelligent.
minimizing the role of Congress who makes our laws. They will be minimizing that role. They will be gutting the Department of Justice and putting into place those who are loyal to Donald Trump. And
Because remember, Donald Trump was trying to use the Department of Justice as his own legal arm. You know, when he had a couple of folks in there, Bill Barr and the other guy from Sessions, Jeff Sessions, he was trying to make it his personal lawyers, and as well as the White House counsel. And so this is what he will end up doing if this comes to pass. He will make sure that the Department of Justice, those are his personal lawyers.
Republican ideology.
And he is going to want to get back at all of those people, all the judges, all the prosecutors, etc., i.e., who got him hemmed up in all these lawsuits. You can best believe he's going after them.
I want you to think about Ron DeSantis and everything that he has been doing in Florida. That is a modern day example
That's right.
of
Example.
everything that they are talking about doing on the federal level
Mm-hmm.
in this book.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Think about what Ron DeSantis has done down in Florida. When I was
He don't like. He don't want Black history. He wants. Don't say gay. What the heck's going on with that? This guy, terrible COVID response. He's just the worst. But Tabitha is pointing out that this whole Project 2025, this guy is basically the model. What he's done in Florida is the model for this. And we all know some of the shit he's done in Florida.
I was reading the first few pages of this book, and it was giving me an outline of what it is that they want to do. Everything that Ron DeSantis has done in the state of Florida falls in line with this handbook.
And might I say, what's interesting about that is you're correct. Like what Ron DeSantis has done is this playbook, but Ron DeSantis is not the person who is the front runner or even close at this point to being the front runner. Trump is still the front runner, and you got other people like Nikki Haley coming up behind him. Ron DeSantis has basically ripped his drawers, when it comes to this specific presidential election. Traction? What's that? He's not getting any traction, sis.
His war on woke, his war on critical race theory, the way he attacked the LGBTQIA community, the trans community, and drag. Think about how he's trying to overhaul the educational system.
Mm-hmm.
Think about the announcement of him removing diversity, equity, and inclusion offices on state college campuses across the state.
Please understand that a lot of this, what's happening, is going to be blowing heat on Black, Indigenous, people of color, immigrants, refugees, and other underserved communities. It just is. This is not for us. This is against us. Okay? This is not in any way going to make our lives better. This is toxic and it is dangerous. I need you to feel and know the danger and thus to do the right thing.
All of that is in this handbook. Think about Ron DeSantis's war on woke and critical race theory. That's in this handbook. Think about Ron DeSantis and his attack on the LGBTQIA community, the drag community, the trans community, anything regarding gender equity or equality or inclusion. It's in this handbook.
You know, thank you, sis. I appreciate that. I really do. I appreciate, I'm so sorry. I hope you got some sleep. I know what that's like. But I'm glad that as you were scrolling, this is what you came across because I'm going to tell y'all, this is an episode I've been needing to do for the past couple of weeks. And I'm just so outdone by this crap. And I wanted to find the right person to help us talk about this and somebody who is African American, a person of color. And I'm glad that we got a chance to, and this is a good YouTube channel too, Politics by Tabitha. Um, you know, if you don't vote, don't talk to me. Don't talk. I'm serious about that. My people, black people, we worked so hard to get the right to vote. Worked so hard. Lives lost. You got to vote. You got to vote. And if you don't want to hear from me, I'm going to let you hear from Leslie Jones. And I'm be doing, here's a little preview for you. I'm going to be doing another video on what's happening with the Voting Rights Act. The Voting Rights Act of 1965 is being gutted like you would not believe it, okay? But I'm gonna let Leslie explain to you. She's a funny gal. I need you to vote, and I need you to vote Biden. All right. What's my girl got to say? Hold up.
Like, you get to watch MSNBC. It's a lot of stuff that people are not informed about. And I feel like you get to watch MSNBC and the CNN and get all of that. Now come here so I can make you laugh about it.
Yeah.
That's what I want to make people laugh. So you guys need to laugh, man. Y'all not laughing. Y'all just so sad.
She's true. She's
Everybody's
right.
so sad right now.
Yes.
And
What's happening in the
it's
world
just
is
like
making us
we,
all...
like we as comedians, me as comedian.
Hold on, girlfriend. I don't mean to interrupt you. She's right. What is happening in the world is just making all of us feel a certain way. You know, I think the anxiety is at an all-time high. Depression is, you know, we're sad. That's her point. And yeah, every now and then I find myself just feeling the weight of the world on my shoulders. I know we're all feeling that way. You right, Leslie?
And I feel like a big debt to this world right now to bring some joy. Like, it's not all hopeless, I promise. And I know, listen.
Cheer us on. Come on, Leslie. We need
I
you.
know
Cheer us
that you're
on.
like, oh, bitch, you're rich and da-da-da-da, and you can't tell me da-da-da. Yes, I can.
Go, Leslie.
Yes, I can.
Yes, you can.
We have to have hope. You have to believe in yourself and in the people that we have to work together, and we have to be uncomfortable. That is the problem. We're not doing anything because we're complacent and we're comfortable. We have to be uncomfortable to fix some of this.
That's right.
You know, understand what I'm saying?
That's it.
Real talk.
Real talk.
Get your ass up and vote.
Hop, hop,
Only
hop,
a
hop.
third of the country is voting. If 60 people are in the room, if 60
Come
people
on, girl.
are in the room, and
Explain
only
it.
20 are ordering food, guess what you gonna eat? What the 20 people order. Pick your menu up.
I love it. I love it. I love it. You need to vote, and you need to vote the right way, and you need to educate yourself on Project 2025. So if you got any questions or whatever, send them to me in the comment section. But I care about you, and I care about this country. This is our country. It's not just a country for one race of people or one ethnic group. This is a melting pot. This is a beautiful country, and we need to keep it that way. Project 2025 will make sure that this country slides into authoritarianism, and we do not need that.